had to, speaking of zip it, I've had to zip it because Susan and Frederic met, by the way, when Susan and I were in St. Martin in February. And I, very minimal, but I speak enough French to introduce people and, ask where the toilet is and where the wine is and which way to the beach.
Questions. Yeah.
Yeah, the important questions in life. And so I actually introduced, she said, you've got to come with me. They met on Tinder. She says, you've got to come with me to the bar. So I did. And I introduced them in French. And then, true story, we sat at this bar and they were using this translation app to talk to each other. And I'm sitting there, talk about the proverbial third wheel. And so I, true story, I texted Nancy, my dear friend Nancy from our show.
Yep.
I said, Nancy, I'll explain later. Call me right now. So she called me and I said to Susan and Frederic, I'm sorry, I got to take this call. But you guys have fun. See you later. That's how I got out of that bar scene. It worked. It was fabulous. Wow. But she's happy. She's not going to be at Paradise. But you know what? She's in Paradise. She's found the guy. She's living her own paradise.
Do you approve? Is he Kathy approved?
He's Kathy approved. He's quite a bit younger than she is. But he's a nice guy. They seem to be very happy. And you know what? Age is just a number.
That's true.